champion of the National Football League. And the spotlight is on George Kittle. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the on Madden NFL 23.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 6 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes. Stretched. Dreamed. Going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Now Lawrence. And that will be incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Purdy off the play fake. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, Purdy. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Throwing here. Purdy. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk. His 25th touchdown. Tying into Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the 49ers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. Now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Now Lawrence on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. The 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah.
There he goes right side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, And they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial. Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Play action, now Purdy. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Purdy. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Grounding, offense.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket...
Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for two here. They'll look to throw, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. They go play action here. Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown! George Kittle with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you get it.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with... And anytime you didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Purdy looking to throw.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the 49ers extend their lead yet again. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Jaguars getting set to go.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this? Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He finds Kittle going across the field.
Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable.
And the Niners are an extra point away from going up by 40.
That's caught.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Again, it's Lawrence.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
On second down, McCaffrey.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
15 yards.
And the Niners just continue to roll. Purdy now to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 21.
Here's Lawrence.
He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Straight ahead, Etienne. Finding space at the 40.
Gets through, and now an opening. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Got his man complete. Moore.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 18. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Purdy off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. This is McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek. Touchdown! A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Niners are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, I'll say one thing, Charles. You're getting really good practice here in breaking down touchdowns. What did you see there?
Well, the same thing I've seen over and over and over in this first half. My scintillating analysis, Brandon, this offense is absolutely taking no prisoners.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point, and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Let's take it inside his own 40. 39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's got room. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. He's now lost fumbles in back-to-back weeks, and of course you remember last week's game, such a close affair. That hurt him.
Hurt him in a big way. And
come on, set.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Lawrence over the middle and complete to Moore. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Here we go.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's right.
Here we go.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Opposite. Alert.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Now Lawrence.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's had it working pretty well here in this first half up until that last drive when he put it on the turf, Charles.
So I don't think they want to overreact to that fumble, because now you've got a guy that's played so well. You don't want to take him and limit his effectiveness by worrying about it too much. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if we saw him next week at meetings. He'd have a football with him at all times.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
On 1st down, Purdy.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now Purdy.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 16. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7, past the 30 to the 32. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence, a beautiful fake. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
Down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. The throw right side is complete here on the 1st play of the drive. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
This one caught by Kittle. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a run with McCaffrey. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Play action. Now Purdy.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down. Throw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. He's got Ayuk once again.
Touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the 49ers have got it on cruise control.
They'll try and throw for it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
And a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Lawrence's throw complete there to Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 1st down, Lawrence.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Ready to go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Now on 1st down, it's Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw.
Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. A final shot before break. Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose. But you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy, he's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Purdy. He finds Kittle going across the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. Here's McCaffrey to the 27-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards.
Like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a touchdown. Brandon Ayuk from 13 yards out. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Lawrence going to be caught here left side. Moore. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series.
A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always way, and he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And they're going to speed things up here.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he's going to get this down near the 25. There's Purdy on 1st and 10.
And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the 49ers are pouring it on.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
He sort of just keeps chipping away at this defense. Hasn't had a spectacular game, but here in the 3rd quarter that they've known all game long that he's there.
He's the type of guy that frustrates you if you're playing defense, because when you think you've taken away something or you think you've got him in check, he comes up with another catch, the chains move, or he finds a way to get it to the end zone. He's that guy that drives you crazy, and offenses love him.
He's hoping to drive him more crazy here coming up. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. This one caught by Kittle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. On the ground, McCaffrey. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
It's complete. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll get this off ETN.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Lawrence
finds his tight end Ingram. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Again, it's Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Here's Lawrence.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Hey, Charlie.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
They accepted the risk, and it was rewarded. What a catch on fourth down to create a first down situation. But one more time, what a catch.
And what a catch. It was close, perilously close to a turnover on downs, but picked up the first.
How about him getting his feet down, though? That's footwork.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On third down, Lawrence. And Ingram holds it in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown, Jaguars! After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. But now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Purdy off the play fake. He finds Kittle going across the field. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On first down, this is McCaffrey. 128 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They go play action here. Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44, Lawrence. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. From midfield now, Lawrence. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 37. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. ETN up the middle. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Ready. Clear.
Now Lawrence to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now Purdy. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Purdy on 4th down. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Lawrence will throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Ready, break.
3 yards remain for second down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. Touchdown, Jaguars! The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And some space here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 153 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Down to the 42, second down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. From the red zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Niners extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. They'll try and throw for it. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Jags. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. On first down, Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Lawrence going to throw again. Over the middle and completes and more. And the Jags are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And quickly they get to the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
183 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Purdy now to throw off the play action.
He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. This is McCaffrey on the give. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their...
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position. And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this. Bad field position for your defense.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A final shot now for Lawrence.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
And as this defense